First and foremost, I think we should thank Dion Phaneuf for his contributions for his time, his 2 years here. Dion was nothing but probably the best pro I've been around in my time in Ottawa. He did everything that was asked of him. He made other players on the team accountable. He played as hard as he could, and he was a big part of our success last year. At the same time, we can't forget to thank Nate Thompson for his contributions this year. He came in, new team, he did exactly what we wanted of him. I don't think he wanted to be traded, but when the opportunity came, I did speak to him personally and asked him if he wanted to go back to closer where he had a home, and he was also very happy about it. He came in today and was shook my hand and was very thankful for the opportunity to get to go to a team that's contending for a playoff spot.
Why the move? Why did you do it?
The move was, for us, it was a move that we felt, two positions where we feel we have quite a bit of depth. If you look at the defense position, we feel we have a lot of depth, and also a fourth line center. Two positions that we feel we can develop, and we have the pieces within that those players that are going to come in can do a good job, maybe not as good as what the other two players that we've moved, but we felt that we have some people in, and at the same time it gives us a chance to add two forwards. We haven't scored as much this year and probably as we'd like, so getting a guy like Marian Gaborik is someone who's a proven NHL scorer, and Nick Shore is a really reliable role player.
Why bring in? I know Gaborik had to be part of the deal from the LA point of view, at least I believe he was. What are your plans for him? Is he supposed to get a regular spot? Is there a chance that he may be bought out at the end of the year?
He plays tomorrow.
Is that the plan going forward with him? He's in the lineup as long as he's healthy?
All I know is he's healthy right now. We scouted him quite a bit this year. He really had some good times after he came back from his injury. He skated really well. I know he hadn't played as much lately, but all I know is both him and Nick are playing tomorrow, and I don't think we should jump to any conclusions.
Is money a factor in this?
Well, we saved a bit of money, but at the same time, I think we were always dealing for a position of strength on our back end, and Mr. Melnick allowed us to retain some salary to give us some roster flexibility, and for us, I feel it's just a good hockey move.
Pierre, can you take us through the logistics of this trade? It's not every day a player gets traded in mid-game.
Done it twice.
Yeah, done it twice this year. We did it with Matt Duchesne, where he came off the ice, and this is the second time we've done it this year. Just the way, through this process, Luc Robitaille, Rob Blake, they've been tremendous to deal with. Rob and I talked on two occasions on Monday, and then yesterday we ended up talking late afternoon, and I just sent him a text before the game, and somehow we came to an understanding, and they were extremely professional. They wanted Dion, and I can't blame them for wanting Dion. In that conference, they have a lot of tougher games. It's a bigger conference. I would probably have to say it's a more physical, and I think he'll be well suited to play and help the LA Kings. And at the same time, we felt that if we could give Marian Gaborik a little spark plug here to produce to the same level that we think he can produce, I think it was a good deal on both sides.
Were there other teams interested in Dion's services? This is almost similar to a Mike Fisher kind of deal, where personally you're sort of helping him along the way as well.
Yeah, I think we're good people in Ottawa. I think for the most part, I don't know if I compare it to exactly Mike Fisher. I think every situation, every trade is different one from the other. But we all know that Dion had his first child. His wife, most of her business happens in Los Angeles. But at the same time, I think Dion wanted to play for a hockey team that he felt was on the up and up. And, there were other teams that inquired about Dion. Talks never got along the way, not too far along the way. But at the same time, I think we did what was best for our organization today.
Do you have any sense of how much more active you're going to be?
9 GMs today, Bruce, in case you're wondering.
Why did Phaneuf not finish the game and these guys finish their game?
It was a call. Rob and I talked. I said, I'll pull my guy out. He asked, he said, Pierre, they're in a playoff race, we're not. He said, Pierre, do you mind if our guys play? I said, no, if they get hurt, we'll still take both of those guys. And it was just a gentleman's agreement, and I said, I'll take my guy out. It's not an issue for us. I would rather do that. I'm trying to help you out here, and Rob had no issue. We had no issues, their guys playing and our guys not.
How much of an opportunity is this period before the trade deadline to getting the team where you want it to be heading into the offseason? Because you're going to be doing some retooling.
Yeah, well, we're going to be doing a lot of things. We're going to be doing a lot of things to make sure that we can field as competitive a team as we can, whether it's in the near future or whatever future you want to look at. But this is an exciting time, I think, for our fans, because we know we're going to do some good things, or the organization will do a lot of good things, and we're looking forward to it.
I know hindsight's 20/20. You look back when you had asked Dion to waive his no-move clause. You've now lost Mathot and Dion at the same time. Of how drastically different your blue line is now becoming over just less than a year.
Well, I don't know if there's any point in revisiting Mathot, because LA paid a lot of money to, Las Vegas paid a lot of money to get a player. We knew we'd lose a player. You look at the 4 teams that were in the conference finals last year, they all lost significant pieces. I think we make a bit too much about Eric's play because of Marc Mathot. I think if we're realistic in knowing that what Eric had to go through, he was not going to be at 100% for a while. And that's not because of Marc Mathot. That's because of Erik Karlsson. At the same time, there's no regrets about how we do things here. Dion and I had a good man-to-man conversation at the start of the year. He understood that this was a business, and I did ask him to waive his no move, and he had the right, with everything he'd accomplished, not to waive that no move. And there was total respect on my behalf. And there was total, because if not, we could have thought of moving maybe Dion to a place where he wouldn't be as excited to go. But we do what's right here in Ottawa, and we believe we did what's right for the organization and for the player. And there's no looking back. They're only looking forward in what we can do in the future.
Looking forward, do you have any sense of how close you are on other deals?
9 GMs I talked to today wasn't able to make a deal, Bruce, so.
No, but I mean, do you have any feeling though, or do you think it's going to take time because February 26th still feels like it's a long way away?
Well, February 26th is 12 days away, so I don't know how you can spin it the way you want, but I think at the same time, nothing's imminent. But I didn't feel yesterday nothing was really imminent after my conversations from Monday. So we're going to take it day by day. We're going to do what's right for the organization. We have a plan in place. We know how we're going to go about the plan. I'm excited about the future of this team. I'm excited about the future of this organization. And I don't think there's much more to add.
On the 27th, did this team look drastically different?
That's hearsay, naysay. I can't tell you that, Brent. You know what? We're going to make good hockey deals. I think we have 2 players that are pending UFAs, Johnny Oduya and Magnus Pariarvi. We're going to make good hockey deals if we make hockey deals. And I think 30 of my counterparts know that.
What can this move mean for Cody Ceci?
New partner. That's the first thing to look at.
Exactly.
I think with Cody, Dion was great for Cody. I think Cody will be the first one to tell you that Dion was great for his career. But now Cody's probably ready to take someone under his wing, as Dion did with Cody when Dion first got here. So from that side of things, I'm a big Cody Ceci fan. I think that when you play against the other team's top lines on a night-in, night-out basis, you play those hard minutes. And they're not hard minutes as far as physical. They're hard minutes because the other guy's got the puck a lot, because you're playing against the most skilled guys. And I think Cody getting a chance to put someone under his wing. I know Cody's from Ottawa. Cody's one player. And I know a lot of the pundits out there might disagree that I'd like to have a center for a long, long time.